What if you could make an extra $10,000 per month or about $330 per day from the comfort of your own home simply by selling words or people's pictures on a card? Now, the best part is that sometimes you don't even have to come up with the words yourself. You can use free AI like Google Gemini or ChatGPT to help you out with it. Now, I have personally pulled up shop after shop after shop of others who are doing this and bringing in thousands of dollars every single month. And after digging deep into what I believe these shops are successful with, I got an idea for today's video. All right, listen everyone, I know all of the best holidays are right around the corner, and typically around this time of the year, most people are looking for that extra little boost in their wallet. Along with that, most people are looking to spend a little bit of extra money on certain things like holiday cards, holiday gifts, etc. If you want to make serious holiday money without stocking boxes in your living room, the best end of year side hustle is right at your fingertips, and it is called Etsy print on demand. With tools like Gelato, you can sell custom holiday gifts that are printed and shipped worldwide without you ever having to touch inventory. And that's the best part about the business model of print on demand, is that you do not have to buy a ton of inventory up front, make it, ship the products, none of that. Timing also couldn't be better because according to these stats, Q4, which is the last few months of the year, is when shoppers really go crazy and are looking for unique personalized gifts. Here is why I believe this is the best end of the year side hustle, is because you don't need any upfront inventory. Like I stated, your print on demand company like Gelato will print each order on demand. You don't need to worry about shipping. You don't need to worry about holding the items. Gelato produces locally in over 30 countries and delivers in just a few days. And Etsy, it's already packed with buyers hunting for custom holiday gifts, which is exactly what I'm going to be discussing in today's video. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about products that I have personally researched and found that fly off the shelves in October, November, December. Let's begin first with an item like greeting cards and calendars. By the way, this specific type of holiday card is one of the highest selling designs right now. I've been seeing this all over everything like Pinterest, Instagram for baby announcements, engagement announcements, new shop owner announcements, holiday cards, you name it. People absolutely love this specific design. Now, I'm definitely going to be touching on how to easily design something just like this and sell it in just a bit, but the stats show that shops selling custom cards and calendars see steady Q4 spikes, with many reporting hundreds of sales in December alone. The next product up is that we have premium apparel. Now, apparel is consistently one of the top selling categories on Etsy, especially around the holidays, because let's be honest, those do make for a great gift. Everybody loves a good t-shirt. Up next, we have the home and desk type of gifts. Now, planners, notebooks are a year-end favorite, especially as people prep for the new year. It's not unusual to go on Etsy, do a little bit of research, and see individual listings hitting 500 to 1,000 sales in Q4, which translates into thousands of revenue for just one or two designs. And the last product I kind of want to touch on for this time of year is drinkware. So personalized cups, mugs, those are one of Etsy's all-time best sellers. So the real key is to focus on expanding your product range so that your Etsy shop hits multiple gift categories and maximizes every buyer's holiday cart. Okay, now that we've discussed some amazing products that do well this time of year, let's go ahead and talk about how you can set this up and launch this fast. So first, sign up with an Etsy shop. Etsy used to be free to sign up. However, I want to note they do now charge a $29 fee to open a shop. I think this is to help cut back on spam accounts. I did a little reading on it. They were getting a lot of spam. So this small fee is just to help them reduce on that spam. I personally don't feel like it's a bad idea on their end. And a person who is really all in and giving this their all, they can easily make that back if they're doing their shop right. Now, after you go through the prompts of setting up a shop, go ahead and connect that new Etsy shop to your Gelato account. If you don't have one, no problem. I do have a direct link in my description. It's going to take you right here to this page and you can sign up. It is free to sign up. Go ahead, connect your Etsy shop to Gelato. It's generally a one-click integration, and now you're ready to get those products listed and in your new shop. Now, I do want to note that if you're not tech savvy, do give yourself a good hour to set everything up. Don't rush yourself. And I actually have a complete walkthrough walkthrough for doing print on demand with Etsy. I'll have it linked in the description box down below if you want a little walkthrough. All right, now when you're first starting out, you may get a bit frustrated over not knowing what type of designs to sell. Don't worry, I got you. The best way to know what is selling is just to look on the most popular style platforms and popular websites who are selling exactly what it is you're looking to sell. So for example, for the holiday season, if you want to focus on cards, it's pretty smart to look up popular card brands, best-selling card designs on Etsy, also searching on Pinterest. That's going to give you a really great idea of what's selling well. So taking that little bit of extra time to just do a bit of research is really going to be what sets you ahead right from the beginning. This design here has been an absolute banger for the past several months, and it's what I'm going to be focusing on for this video as a design and execution example. I want to show you step by step on how I created this design from scratch simply off of a popular product that I had been seeing on Pinterest and Instagram. And the good news is that I actually put this on the card product in Gelato, and I'm going to show you the finished product live so that you guys can see the quality that Gelato offers. So keep watching. Now I want to dive into the step-by-step process of how I designed this. First things first is that you're going to need a Canva account. Canva is free to start, but for a design like this, you're going to need Canva Pro. This account will cost you $12.99 per month. I'm going to give 3 people who are really serious about getting started doing this free access to the Canva Pro for a month. Just drop a comment Pro in the comments and I'll pick 3 of you to get started for free. I'll be using PayPal to send you the first month's amount, so definitely make sure you have a PayPal. But once you've created that Canva account, go ahead here to the search bar and type in what it is that you're looking for. So for example, I learned that the name of that specific design of the card that I was looking for was called a Christmas newspaper template. So I'm just going to go right here and type that in, and look here at all of the design templates that are here for you to choose from. Now, I'm not going to lie, these are so stinking gorgeous and they're already made for you. You just have to go in and edit them a bit. Now, keep in mind that these are going to be for greeting card because that's the product I chose. However, you are able to go right up here to the right and select a different size if you're looking to change up the size that you offer. Now, the design that you initially do does not need to be extremely specific because, again, this is a personalizable gift or personalizable, customizable product. So once a customer purchases from your shop, they're going to be customizing and personalizing everything on that product. So what you create in Canva at this time in the beginning is just the template for the customer to go in and see, what would be available on the product. With all of that being said, I've scrolled through here and I'm just going to be selecting this template and then hitting customize this template. Now we are into the bulk of the item and we just want to go in here and change up a few things to make it more Christmassy. So for example, here at the top, I want to change the font. So I'm simply just clicking on the wording and changing it by coming to the fonts. I personally really love Engraver's Old English BC font right here. I'm going to change up what it says on the side here. I'm also going to change up the photo to a more Christmas feel so that people can see that this is for Christmas time. I also want to note that you can change up the background, but keep in mind that this is going to be printed on a really high quality paper product in Gelato. So it's really kind of pointless to put any type of background like a paper texture or anything like that. Now there are a few ways of going about doing a card design in Gelato. So you can do front and back, or just the front. For this type of design, I'm going to be doing the front and the back. And as you can see from scrolling right here, they have multiple pages within this template in Canva that you can choose from. You can also delete one of the pages by just clicking on it and then clicking this little delete button here, and just keep the ones that you want. Now, after I've gone in, done all the little customizing of this template, it's time to go ahead and download it. So just go to the right here. I would suggest naming it to make it really easy to find within your computer, and then just select share, download. I recommend the transparent background because you're, again, putting this on a paper product that's high quality. It doesn't really need a background. And then select the pages that you want and then download. I do also recommend each page to download separately. So for example, page 1, just select page 1, download it, and then page 2 for the back, select page 2, and then download it. And you guys are going to see why whenever we go upload this into Gelato on a product, you're going to see why you want them separate. Okay, now is the fun part, and that's actually putting those designs that you just did in Canva, taking them and putting them on your items in Gelato and uploading them into your new shop. Now, if you've not already done this, now is the time to make sure that your Etsy store is connected to Gelato. Just briefly, you can do that quickly by clicking the Stores tab in your Gelato account and then select Connect. From there, it's going to give you the ability to sign in. So input that email address and password from your Etsy store. Go ahead and select grant access. And now you have a very seamless integration between Gelato and your Etsy shop. So whatever you create in Gelato is going to automatically be published into your Etsy shop. To add that product into your shop, just go ahead and select add product. And then I do suggest just single product. And now you can choose your products. I'm going to be doing the card example here. So I'm going to select cards, pack of 10 postcards, option for the US or Canada. And then here is the design studio within Gelato. The very first thing that I want to note is that here on the left, you're going to be able to immediately use these customizable options. So for example, size of the card, I'm selecting a 5x7. That's the design that I created. What kind of paper do you want to offer? Matte or silk? Do you want to add foil? What type of edges do you want? So rounded or squared? Do you want envelopes? Once you have completed this section, it's time to upload that design that you just created in Canva. For that, all you do is select the middle of the card here where it says in big bold letters, drop your design here. And then my device or wherever you saved it to, select your design, let it load on the platform here, and then select it here on the left. Go ahead, scale it to your liking on the front here, and then same exact steps for the back. The first thing that you're going to do after you've uploaded that design on both sides of your product is just go right up here to the right. You can view it to make sure it looks good, and then select continue to mockups in the right corner. Now, Gelato does offer beautiful mockups, and you can just simply choose the ones that you like. These are going to be the photos that are shown to your customers in the Etsy platform and in your Etsy shop. That's what a mockup is. Now just select continue to details, and this is an important section, and there are a couple things that I want to note to set you up for success. At the top, you can see here they are providing you with an option to have the AI generate everything for you, so you can definitely utilize that to make your life easier. However, I also recommend getting those important keywords from other popular listings on Etsy who are selling the same exact item as you. So look for popular listings and what their title says, as long as it's, the same category, cards, shirts, whatever it may be, and pop in a few of those popular popping keywords into your title. As far as the details, this is the great part about doing the print on demand is they really have it laid out here for you. You really don't need to stress out about this section because all of the details are already added. Continuing on to the prices section will allow you to set your prices. I recommend staying competitive with others who are selling similar items as much as possible. After that, it's just time to select publish. Again, I want to note that this is a personalized item and a customizable template for your customers. So we want to make sure that we are selecting specific things after uploading our product. So I want to point you guys now to the Etsy Seller app. Please, if you are doing this, be sure to download the Etsy Seller app and sign up with your shop name and password so that whenever you're into the app, I can show you exactly how to easily set up that personalization aspect of the product. Once you're into the Etsy Seller app, you can go to listings down here on the bottom right and then just choose your new listing, click into that listing, select listing again, and then if you scroll down a bit, you're going to be able to see this very important section here that says personalization. Pay attention to this part because this is what's going to make it easy for the customer to tell you how to personalize their item. So I'm just going to go ahead and select it and then hit personalization is optional. Right here in this box is where you are going to want to input those instructions for your buyer. This is going to depend on the exact item that you're selling. If it's just a t-shirt and engraving somebody's name on the side, as a Christmas gift, All you're going to put in here is just please put the name that you want engraved on your shirt. Okay, it's as simple as that. For a more complex design, such as the one that I'm creating in this video, to give you an example, like a customizable greeting card to this nature, you're going to want to put more detailed instructions. So I'm going to give you a quick example. I want to kind of put it here on screen so you guys can see it. This is what I'm putting into the instruction box for the customer to ensure they're telling me exactly what it is that they want on each exact part of the card. So when I'm going in there and customizing it, it's really quick and simple for me to do. So in the instructions box, it should just say something like here, please enter the following details so we can customize your card. Family name, example, the Johnson family. Names to list under family name, example, Sarah, Ben, Ella, Liam. Year, example, 2025. Optional volume number, default is volume 1. Closing message / tagline, so wishing you a year of love and joy to come. Don't forget to upload your photos. You can do this by sending them to me directly via Etsy Messenger or through my email at xyz.com. Hopefully that example gives you some insight into what you should put for your customers. That alone is going to be all you need. So when a customer orders, you have all of their information for that specific product. You take that info right on into Canva, put it in each section, all of their details on that template, save that template just like before. Go into the order in Gelato, click into the order, upload the new template onto their order, review it to make sure it looks good, submit the order. Gelato takes care of the rest. Now here guys, take a look at these drop dead gorgeous cards. I wanted you all to see the amazing quality that Gelato offers because it really gives you peace of mind to know that whenever a customer orders from your shop, they are receiving a high quality item. If whenever you create your products, you want to see how they feel for yourself or also create mock-up listings like I'm showing you here on screen, you can get 50% off your first personal order if you use my link down below and order within the first 2 days of signing up. So if you know the exact products you want to sell, you know the type of mock-up photos you kind of want to take pictures for your shop to have them as your listings, you can go ahead, place that order for 50% off. Now again, Gelato offers the mock-ups already that are beautiful quality as well. Okay, everybody, I hope that you found this side hustle idea helpful and relevant for you and your holiday income goals. Also, if you want to get started using Gelato, you can do so by using my direct link in the description box down below. If after watching this you find you have questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment sections down below. I have an Etsy shop of my own, so I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. As always, thank you guys so much for all of your continuous support, and I do look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.